Welcome to second grade Rocks with Miss Howe. And we're doing math pages 274 all the way to page 276. Notice that is page 274 to 276. 276 is your math quiz for today. Please make sure you turn that in to Miss Howe's email. Also, we are on lesson 137 in Abeka if you are following along with the Abeka videos as well. All right, let's get started. Let's grab our books and let's get started. You're going to need your rulers, so make sure you have your ruler on hand, okay? And your multiplication and division sheet. That's this sheet right here, because that is going to be very helpful to you in this part of your book. Our first one asks us to write the answers for some measurements. Are we ready to do that? Awesome, boys and girls. Wonderful. 1 dozen equals how many things? That means a whole entire dozen. If I'm going to the store and mom says, grab a dozen eggs, how many eggs are you looking for in that container? 12. That's right. 12 things. 1 dozen equals 12 things. How about 1 pound? How many ounces are in 1 pound? 16 is correct. Oh, you guys are on a roll. Ooh, here's a good one. 1 kilogram equals how many grams? It's a big number. Got 4 numbers. 1,000. Woohoo! You are on a roll. Now, how much is 1 pint equal to in cups? 2 cups? Yeah, that's right. Don't doubt yourself. You got it right. And 1 quart equals 2 pints. You are so smart. Oh, yes, marvelous students. 1 gallon equals how many quarts? 4? Yes, it does. It equals 4 quarts. You are super, super smart. You are on a roll so much that we're going to roll on over to number 2. And number 2, we're talking about sides, vertex, edges, and the face of an object. The first one asks you for the side. The side is going to be this part of the shape. This is a side. And then they ask you for the edge. What do you think the edge is? That's right. That's right up at the top. That's the edge. And then they ask you for the vertex. The vertex is where the point meets. Let me get a square object. So right here is the vertex, right here. And we have the edge, the side, the vertex, and then they need the face of the object. The face is the part that you see up front. So this is the face of the object. If you have all those one ahead and you followed those and you pointed to each one, let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is a story problem. So let's listen carefully, have those thinking caps ready, and open those ears. Noah bought an Everglades pencil for 49 cents. An alligator sticker for 15 cents. And a matinee postcard for 25 cents. How much money did he spend all together? So, boys and girls, what are we going to do to add all of these numbers up? Well, we're going to go into our workspace and we're going to write down each amount. So we had 49 cents. Remember that decimal point lets us know that we're dealing with cents and not dollars as yet, right? Because there's nothing over here in the dollar section. So we have 49 cents, 15 cents, 25 cents. And we're going to add them up. Go ahead and add them up. Okay, so did you add them up, boys and girls? What did you get? Well, did you remember to bring down your decimal point? Very good. So 5 plus 5 is 10, and 10 plus 9 is 19. Very good. So we put the 9 down, and we carry that 1. Then we have 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. And 6 plus 2 is 8. So Noah spent 89 cents. And we can write 89 cents in 2 ways, right, boys and girls? The first way we're going to write 89 cents is we're going to write the dollar sign. Very good. The decimal sign. And then we're going to write 89. The second way we can write that is if we just write 89 and then we put the cent sign. So we have 2 ways that we can write 89 cents. And that is how much Noah spent when he went to the Everglades store. He must have had fun. I would like to go. Number 4 asks us to set the clock. Now, boys and girls, I know all of you knew your time, so I'm just going to give you a moment to go ahead and set your clock. We're setting it for 1:35, and the second clock we're setting for 7:20. Wonderful job. Oh, wow. You guys are on a roll today. Now, let's go on over to number 5, and you're going to shade in that thermometer for 76 degrees. And the second thermometer for 41 degrees. Awesome job, boys and girls. Let's go to number 6, where we're writing the numbers that are missing. Now, a great way to do this is to do the opposite. So we have 9 plus something equals 16. Well, what are we going to do? We don't know what 9 plus something equals 16. Well, what we can do is do 16 minus 9 equals what? What is 16 minus 9? Did you say that it's 7? If you did, you're correct, because 9 plus 7 equals 16. All right, boys and girls, go ahead and do the rest, and I'll wait for you. Very good, boys and girls. You are doing such a fabulous job today. Let's go to page 275. And let's see, what are we going to do? Well, the first thing we're going to do is get out our rulers. And we're going to look for inches. Remember, inches has the bigger numbers. They're spaced out, because centimeters is much closer together. But we're going to be doing inches. And the first one we're going to do, we're going to write centimeters. We're going to do 12 centimeters. So let's go to our ruler, look for the smaller numbers, and we're drawing a line that goes all the way to 12. Do you see that, boys and girls? All the way to 12. So we went from 1 centimeter all the way to 12 centimeters. And then we're going to flip our ruler over, and we're going to go to 4.5 inches. So let's look for the big number 4. Here we go. And we're going halfway. So that's the bigger line that's in the middle right here before you get to 5. Do you see that? And that is going to be 4.5 inches. Excellent job, boys and girls. Let's go to number 2. And number 2 is another story problem. And we are going to be answering all the way down from letter A to letter D for number 2. So we're going to have to think very hard and follow the pattern, okay? Very good. The Florida panther lives in the Everglades. It is the Florida state animal. Did you know that our state animal was the panther? That is awesome. They're pretty cool. Fill in the blanks to find out more about this animal. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add. We're going to add 1,000 plus 900 plus 80 plus 2. Now you think about that. Did you get 1,982? If you did, go ahead and give yourself a high five because that is correct. So in 1982 was the year the panther became Florida's state animal. And now we're going to need to do some subtraction. There are only about 180 adult panthers in Florida. I think I gave away that answer. Yes, I did. Letter C. Now this one, it requires you to use your Roman numerals. Do you remember it, boys and girls? Because an X is a 10 and a 5 is a V. So how many 10s do we have? 3 of them. So let's count by 10s. 10, 20, 30. Excellent job. And that 5 is a V. So we have 35. A panther can run as fast as 35 miles per hour. In some zones, we can only go 30, and they're going 35. Oh my, they're fast. A female panther usually weighs less than, what is 10 times 10s, boys and girls? Yes, 100 pounds. They weigh less than 100 pounds. Now let's get our ruler out, and we're going to scale measure the picture of a panther. Let's go to our inches. Very good. And now if you measured it, you'll notice that it came all the way up to 4 inches. Now this is a scale drawing, so we're going to multiply this to get to see how many feet is the panther. And we're going to multiply it by 2, excuse me. So 4 times 2 is 8. That's right. So a panther, how long is he or she? They're about 8 feet long. Boys and girls, you did such a fabulous job on page 275. Give yourself a hoo-hoo. And let's go and look at page 276, which is your quiz for today. Now, I'm briefly going to review what you need to do because I can't give you any answers. It's a quiz. I need to know what you know. We're writing the answers to some addition problems and to some multiplication problems, some division problems, and some subtraction problems. And each of these problems have a letter next to every one. Now, those letters are going to go in the numbers underneath the pictures of the alligators, the turtles, and the moose, and the birds, and you're going to figure out what is it saying. It's saying something. There's a message here that you have to discover. And once you discover that message, you're going to neatly color that picture and send it to Miss Howe. You have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!